Hi guys, I'm Aaliyah Taylor and we are back live at the Upscale Free Pick Conference. I hope you enjoyed your lunch and we have some amazing things in store for you. So I am sitting here right now with Claire, who is the head of community at Wonder. Welcome, Claire.
Thank you so much. Glad to be here.
Yeah. And for those of you who don't know, Claire helps creative teams implement tools practically and responsibly. That's such a cool job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you mind if we get into your job and what you do?
Of course.
Okay. Well, in one or two sentences, do you want to sum up for everyone what your day-to-day looks like?
Yeah, right now, currently, before I joined the Wonder Studio, so I do creative education, so I train creative team like Sephora, implementing generative AI tool into their existing workflow, both responsibly and practically. And now, as the head of a community for Wonder Studios, I basically attend a lot of events like Upscales and find the talents for us and make sure we have engaged a thriving community.
Love it. Well, we're so glad you're here. Okay, so what's something that you believed about creativity 5 years ago that you've completely unlearned since? Like AI moves so fast.
Yeah, I think that's something is about AI 5 years ago. I think everybody think the creativity is uniquely for humans.
Yeah.
But now I think some people still think it's unique for humans. However, if you are very actively trying the tools, you'll be able to tell that the tools are getting really creative as well. I'm constantly getting very inspired by the output generated from these tools.
That's a great point, because I think what's so fascinating right now is about AI is like it kind of feeds off what you give it, right? And it's kind of building a mind of its own. So that was a perfect point. Okay, could you walk us through a moment that reminded you why you do the work you do?
I think that's such a great question. I think two and a half years ago, when I first started kind of implementing, trying out the tools, because I was really curious, and I shared my learnings with my audience on social media. And I see a common pattern where people are always commenting under my post, why don't you hire a real creative person, or why do you hire a real artist? So that was like a very repetitive comment. And I realized, okay, wow, people just don't really understand how the technology works, and they don't just set off and creating things on its own. You still need a human input, you still need a human to direct and control, and it's very nuanced, it's not that straightforward. So then that's when I realized, oh, okay, I have to share more about this, because there's so much misconceptions circulated on the internet.
Yeah. And I think that's such a good lesson too. I like that one. Okay, now, in what ways do you think AI is helping us reconnect with the human side of creativity? Because a lot of creators are really fearful of the power of AI right now.
Yeah, I think the power is in your hands, right? I think once you start learning more of these tools, you get empowered by the tools, the capability of what you can create. And it's pretty much a co-create process. I like the word symbiotic, which we develop this relationship with AI, and you learn from AI and AI learn from you. Together you co-create something that never has been existed before. That's really beautiful for me.
I like that thought of looking at AI kind of like as a collaborator or a co-creator in your journey. I think that's beautiful. That's such a good takeaway. I hope you guys are writing this down at home. Okay, now what's one lesson or mantra that you're carrying with you into this next chapter of your career?
I think keep open-minded and continue to explore.
I like that one. I like that. Well, thank you so much, Claire, for giving us the time and joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. And next up, we are going to hear from Maddie from Project Odyssey. So stay tuned for that. Thank you.